Welcome back. You're tuned in to Bazaar Morning Call. You're on CNBC-TV18. It's our special day because it's our 23rd birthday. But we need to track some stocks for you, and our entire research team is joining in. So first up, though, let's address one of the top stocks that will be in focus. HDFC AMC. Nimesh joins us. Well, Nimesh, I'm going to be practically the most informed person today because Nimesh and me are going to be on the road. But tell us, you're tracking HDFC AMC. A large trade is what you're watching out for.
Yes, Nigel. So it's in a big surprise move last evening. Aberdeen Asset Management, who is the co-sponsor of HDFC AMC, has gone ahead and said that they want to sell their entire 10.2% stake in HDFC AMC. They will cease to be the co-sponsor of HDFC AMC going forward. But interestingly, out of that 10.2%, they're willing to sell 9.9% stake to just a single buyer. That's going to be very important because, that will remove the overall, supply overhang of HDFC AMC. Remember that HDFC AMC has been a rank underperformer in the last 1 year, and there has been this concern about everything selling stakes. So now they've gone ahead and said that they want to sell to a single buyer. That will be very important. In fact, Jefferies put out a note today morning, and they said they will require the unit holder approval as well if there is no exemption. So that is something to watch out for. But what I understand from sources that one single buyer is likely to be a large private equity player. So very important deal, and HDFC AMC will be in the green, I believe, because the concern of a big supply overhang will be out of the way.
All right. So while they are selling, I think that last point is important to note. Nimesh, thanks for that. Overhang with this stake sale perhaps out of the way once this is done, that is. Now, Siemens is the next one in focus. They've emerged as the lowest bidder for a large project. Vahishta is here with details. Vahishta, hi.
Hi, Prashant. Good morning. For Siemens, as you rightly mentioned, it has emerged as the lowest bidder for the 9,000 horsepower electric locomotives project in Lahore, which is in Gujarat. Macquarie says that the order would be substantially higher than the current order backlog. As on 30th of September 2022, the order backlog was at 17,100 crores. Macquarie expects a robust order inflow for the mobility segment to continue in FY23 and factors in a 23% CAGR order inflow for the mobility segment over FY21 to FY25. Macquarie has an outperform rating on the stock with a target price of 3,120 rupees. Back to you.
Okay, that's a big upside to the current market price. 3120 is the target that Macquarie has. Thanks a lot for that. Let's go across to Surbhi now. She's tracking some of the insurance companies this morning. Surbhi, what's the news there?
Hi, thanks for that. The general insurance data for the month of November was out last evening, and the industry saw a strong premium growth. For ICICI Lombard, the November premium was up 19% on a year-on-year basis, and year-to-date it grew by 22%. On market share front also, it gained 40 basis points this month. Standalone health insurance also saw a strong growth of 34%, of which Star Health Insurance grew by 16% on a year-on-year basis, and year-to-date it grew by 12%. The market share was marginally down close to 18 basis points for the month, but overall good numbers from general insurance companies.
Stocks will react today. Thanks very much, Surbhi, for that. Bikaji, the recently listed snacks player, reported numbers for the second quarter. Sonal is here with details. Sonal, hi.
Good morning, Prashant. Well, good set of numbers by Bikaji in the second quarter. Revenue growth of 31.5% on a YOY basis, leading to an EBITDA growth of 40%. There was a margin expansion as well to the tune of 100 basis points, coming in at 11.4%, leading to a profit growth of 43%. Now, remember, the stock listed at a premium, and since its listing also, it's up 25%. And at these levels, it trades around 77 times 1 year forward earnings. So not cheap at all. And looks like these results have been priced in as well. But the price action today is something we'll be watching out for. Going with green on Bikaji today.
Okay, Bikaji, in fact, that stock, I mean, it's up almost 30% since listing. And as Sonal was telling us, very expensive now, almost 78 times. So I guess that pricing in a lot of the good news. But let's go across to Vivek. He's talking about Craftsman Auto and Sapphire Foods. Vivek, what's the latest there?
Well, good morning. It's actually been a clean-out trade as far as Craftsman Auto is concerned. So, a fund by the name of Marina Singapore Pte Limited actually sold its entire 11.56 lakh shares in the company, which came to around 5.5% stake in the company. Now, very interestingly, the buyers have been marquee names. So, White Oak Capital Management picked up almost 1.28 lakh shares. Abu Dhabi Investment Authority picked up 2.4 lakh shares, and India Acon bought almost 3.33 lakh shares. So expect some green on this particular stock in today's trading session. On the other hand, Sapphire Foods, we are going with the red in this particular name. What's actually happened over there is the fact that Fennel Private Limited, that held almost a significant stake of 2.77% in the company, has pared a bit of its stake, has sold 6.01 lakh shares in the company, and given the fact that there exists an overhang of further stake sale, we are going with the red on this particular name.
All right, Vivek, thank you very much for that. So lots of deals, lots of blocks happening, have been happening for the last many months now, and these are the latest. Now, more stocks with news flow. Surabhi is here with the list. Surabhi, hi.
So for 5 Paisa, the board has approved the merger with IIFL Securities online retail trading business. The online business revenue for the month for FY22 was approximately 52 crores. Now this scheme is subject to many regulatory approvals, but if it goes through, for every 1 share of 5 Paisa capital, you will receive 50 shares of IIFL Securities. Next is IRCON, where the company has received an end-to-end order, that is from procurement to certifying from Sri Lanka Railways. The order is worth 122 crores and the contract period is nearly 24 months.
Okay, thanks a lot for that, Surabhi. Well, the other big headline is what's happened